Today we're giving Darryn Peterson Kobe Bryant's career to see if he can live up to the draft comparison. And just like Kobe, he's teaming up with Shaq. In his rookie season, Allen Iverson wins the Rookie of the Year over Darryn Peterson, but Darryn Peterson finishes 5th in the Rookie of the Year race, averaging 16-5-5. And him and Shaq are going to lead the Lakers to 71 wins. In round 1, they have to play the Timberwolves. The Lakers are going to sweep them, but honestly, round 2 looks a little bit easier. They're going to go up against the Suns. They're actually not able to sweep as the Suns take Game 3 and tie the series up. But in Game 5, the Lakers are going to lock in to take a 3-2 lead. They only ended up winning by 6. Darryn Peterson led the team in scoring. But in Game 6, it's anyone's game as Darryn Peterson finds Shaq. They're going to send the double. Derek Fisher's not going to pull the 3. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to end up using the screen from Shaq. He finds Shaq in the paint and he throws down the poster. Lakers up 4 now with a minute and a half to go. Jason Kidd's going to kick it to Steve Nash, to Kevin Johnson. They have 3 point guards on the court right now, and they just keep passing the ball between them. Jason Kidd going at Eddie Jones is struggling. 4 seconds to go. He has to go up with the layup and he's blocked by Shaq. On the break, we have Darryn Peterson trying to score on Steve Nash with a half spin. He almost steps out of bounds and he does. So the Suns are still alive here. They're gonna sub out Steve Nash and Jason Kidd. So now it's up to Kevin Johnson. He's gonna find Ceballos. Ceballos uses the screen from Danny Manning. He gets an open mid-range and he's gonna miss. I'm surprised the Lakers kept Darryn Peterson in the game considering he's a 6-man. He's gonna get a turnover off the double. Rex Chapman's gonna pull the mid-range over him and he's gonna miss. So the Suns had their chance, but it's gonna be the Lakers moving on to the conference finals. But now they have to go up against a Jazz team with John Stockton and Karl Malone. They are the 6th seed though, so this is definitely a winnable series. I'm surprised the Jazz were able to beat the Rockets as the Lakers take a 3-1 lead over them and make it out in 5. So Darryn Peterson has a finals appearance as a rookie and they have to take down the Heat if he wants to get his first ring. Game 1, the Lakers take by about 10. Game 2, the Heat are going to tie the series up and take Game 3 and 4 to go up 3-1 on the Lakers. The Lakers stay alive with a Game 5 win, but in Game 6, the Heat would run away with it in the 4th, moving Darryn Peterson's finals record to 0-1. But in year 2, Darryn Peterson's already up to an 88. He's the 2nd best player on the team. Shaq's gonna win the MVP. Eddie Jones wins the 6th man of the year now that Darryn Peterson is starting. And once again, the Lakers are a 70-win team. Darryn Peterson is on the All-NBA first team in his 2nd season, averaging 22-7-7. In the first round, the Lakers have to go up against the Kings. And I'm not gonna lie, this Kings team doesn't even look like a playoff team. I don't know how they were the 8th seed. The Lakers are gonna sweep. But in round 2, they have to play the Timberwolves, who they beat in the first round last year. They look a lot better though, moving from the 8th seed to the 4th seed as they take Game 1. Lakers are able to tie the series up and take Game 3, but the Timberwolves tie it up at 2. But in Game 5, this one's not close at all. The Lakers blow out the Wolves. All because Darryn Peterson put up 30, 11, and 7. And in Game 6, we have another blowout as the Lakers move on to the conference finals. And this time, Darryn Peterson dropped a triple-double. But now let's see if he can cook against this Blazers team that looks really well-rounded. Game 1, the Blazers are going to take by 3 points. Lakers are able to even up the series and take Game 3 and 4 to take a 3-1 lead, and they're in the finals against the Heat again. So the Lakers get their rematch with Darryn Peterson being better. The Heat are going to take Game 1. That's not a good start as they go up 2-0 and 3-0. The series might be over and the Lakers get swept. But in year 3, the Lakers' future looks promising with Darryn Peterson being up to a 92 overall. And Darryn Peterson wins the MVP, averaging 29, 9, and 8. I'm surprised he won with Shaq on the team, but Shaq's going to win the depoy. And the Lakers are once again the 1 seed, but they're down to 59 wins. Round 1, they have to play the Jazz. And with Karl Malone and Stockton getting older, the Lakers are going to sweep. Round 2, they have to face the Suns, and Jason Kidd's way better. I feel like the Lakers should be able to win this one as well. They're going to go up 2-0, 3-0, and they're going to sweep. But now they have to go up against a duo of Tim Duncan and David Robinson. This is not going to be easy considering the Spurs won the championship this year in real life. Lakers are able to tie the series up and go up 2-1, but the Spurs tie it up again. But in Game 5, the Lakers basically won this game in the first half. That was an insane showing from them. Shaq put up 30 and 10, and Darryn Peterson put up 25 and 9. But in Game 6, this series isn't over yet. Lakers are only up 3 with a minute and a half to go as Tim Duncan misses the fade. Let's see if Darryn Peterson can make something happen out of the Dennis Rodman pick and roll with the snatchback. He's struggling to score. He's gonna find Harper. 5 seconds to go. He kicks it to Glenn Rice in the corner. He's open and he sinks it. With the Lakers being up by 6 now, the Spurs are running out of time as Tim Duncan misses the fade again. The Spurs are gonna foul though. Unfortunately, it's Rodman at the line. That first one's way off. And to put the Lakers up by 7, his second free throw also misses. So that was a good foul from the Spurs. Let's see if they can score here. They throw it down low to Tim Duncan and his layup's good. 93% of people who watch me aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe to help me hit my goal of 35,000 subscribers. Spurs had to foul again. This time we have Darryn Peterson at the line. He's gonna sink the first, and to put the Lakers up 6, his second free throw's good. The Spurs' chances of winning here are probably pretty slim. They're gonna need to hit a 3. What kind of pass pass was that? And that pass is not only going to lose the Spurs the game, it's going to lose them the series. So the Lakers are moving on to their third straight finals where they have to play the Heat again. Either Darryn Peterson wins his first finals here or his finals record moves to 0-3. That low-key looks like it's about to happen. The Heat are not able to sweep, but they're going to win in 5. But entering season 4, Darryn Peterson continues to get better and he's tired of losing in the finals. Shaq's going to win the MVP averaging 31 and 15, and him and Darryn Peterson lead the Lakers to 69 wins. Darryn Peterson's on the All-NBA first team with Shaq, putting up 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists a game. And in the first round, they have to go up against the Rockets. And all 3 games were blowouts as the Lakers sweep. The Rockets lost by 36, 33, and 26. In round 2, they have to play the Blazers, who actually look pretty good. So I don't think they'll be able to beat them as much as they're going to beat the Rockets by. The Blazers actually took game 1. That scared me a little bit, but the Lakers are able to go up 3-1. Not gentlemen sweep, but they're going to make it out in 6. And in the conference finals, they have to play the 2-seed Nuggets. They actually look like a solid team. The Lakers are going to take the first 2 games at home, though. Game 3, they're also able to win. They can't sweep the Nuggets, but they're going to gentlemen sweep. And in the finals, they have to play the Knicks, led by Allen Houston. 4 finals appearances in a row for Darryn Peterson. Let's see if the Lakers can actually win one. And with 2 seconds to go in game 4, they have a 3-0 lead. Let's see if they can somehow sweep. They're going to inbound it to Darryn Peterson, the deep 3, and it's in and out. But the Lakers are going to win it in overtime as Darryn Peterson finally wins a championship in his 4th finals appearance. And he's going to walk away with the finals MVP, even though Shaq took home the regular season MVP. It took long enough. In Darryn Peterson's 5th season, Shaq wins another MVP. The Lakers are going to win 62 games. And Darryn Peterson's once again on the All-NBA first team, averaging 31, 11, and 8. He's going to win his first scoring title and beat out Shaq to do it. And in the first round, they have to go up against the Jazz. The Lakers are going to sweep them. And in round 2, they have to face the Rockets. So they haven't had to play any crazy teams yet. The Rockets are going to steal game 1 though, but the Lakers go up 2-1, 3-1, and they're going to gentlemen sweep. But now in the conference finals, they're playing a 6-seeded Blazers team. This team also doesn't look that great. They're going to steal game 1 by just 1 point. They also take game 2. That's not a good look for the Lakers, but they're able to tie the series up. And in game 5, they are dominating the Blazers, up by 20 at halftime. They're going to win. Shaq had an insane game filling up the stat sheet, and same with Darryn Peterson. And in game 6, we have another blowout as the Lakers are headed to their 5th straight finals. Darryn Peterson put up a triple-double to lead them there, almost a quadruple-double with turnovers. And in the finals, they have to go up against the 1-seeded Hornets. And this one's pretty even, with the Lakers winning 62 games and the Hornets winning 61. So anybody could win this championship right here. Game 1 goes to the Hornets, game 2 goes to the Hornets, game 3 the Lakers blow out the Hornets and tie the series up. But even with momentum on their side, it looks like they're gonna lose game 5. They're down 10 and they go down 3-2 in the series. And this is an insanely embarrassing loss. The Lakers don't even put up 70, and they shot 28% as a team to lose in the NBA Finals. Season number 6, Darryn Peterson's gonna win his 2nd MVP, and in the first round they have to go up against the Sonics. They're able to sweep, but in round 2 they have to play a Spurs team led by David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Game 1's gonna go to the Lakers. Game 2 they're also able to take. Lakers go up 3-0 on the Spurs. They're not able to sweep, but they're gonna gentlemen sweep, which takes us on to the conference finals against the Kings. Game 1's gonna go to Sacramento. Game 2, they also steal it on the road. They're able to go up 3-0 on the Lakers, and they're gonna sweep them. But in season 7, Darryn Peterson just averaged 41, 13, and 10 to win his 3rd MVP, and he's gonna help lead the Lakers to 68 wins. Round 1, they have to go up against the Warriors. They're gonna make it out in 5. And in round 2, they have to play the Clippers, who also don't look that great. Yeah, the series has not been close at all. They're gonna sweep. But in the conference finals, they have real comp as they have to go up against the Tim Duncan-led Spurs. But they are in luck because at this point, Tony Parker is super young and David Robinson's on the old side, so the Lakers are going to go up 3-0 and sweep. And in the finals, we have Darryn Peterson going up against Allen Iverson. Outside of Darryn Peterson, Shaq, and AI, honestly, both of the rosters look pretty bad. Lakers are able to go up 2-1 on the Sixers. They go up 3-1, and they're going to gentlemen sweep. And Darryn Peterson walks away with his 2nd finals MVP, averaging 45, 14, and 9. In game 1, he put up 33 points with a triple-double and 6 steals. Game 2, he dropped 70. Game 3, he had 39. Game 4, he put up 48. And in game 5, he put up 35. I can't believe he just set the record for the most points ever in a playoff game. In season 8, Darryn Peterson's gonna win his 3rd MVP in a row, and he's gonna lead the Lakers to 67 wins. Round 1, they have to play the Rockets led by Yao Ming, and luckily this is 1 season before T-Mac got there, so the Rockets aren't that good. Lakers go up 3-0 on them. They're not able to sweep or gentlemen sweep. Okay, this is not a good look. They're going to make it out in 6 though. Round 2, they have to face the Kings. They look like a solid team, which kind of scares me just because the Rockets managed to take us to 6. The Kings are going to steal the first 2 games. Lakers tie it up. They're able to take game 5 and also make it out in 6. And just like last season, they have to play the Spurs in the conference finals, but Tony Parker is way better. Game 1, the Lakers are going to blow them out by 30 though. Game 2, they win by almost 40. Game 3, they win by 10 and they're going to sweep. And in the finals, they're going up against a 7-seeded Celtics team. I don't know how this team managed to make the finals. They've had a crazy run as the 7th seed. Their Cinderella run is probably over as the Lakers take the first 3 games. They're able to sweep, but this time Shaq wins the finals MVP. But in Darryn Peterson's 9th season, he's without Shaq, who left to the Miami Heat. Darryn Peterson's MVP streak is going to continue. He just averaged 36 points per game, but his championship streak is not going to continue as the Lakers failed to make the playoffs without Shaq. But the following season, Darryn Peterson is stuck with Lamar Odom, Kwame Brown, and Smush Parker. It's not looking good. To make matters even worse, Darryn Peterson's MVP streak is over. He's still on the All-NBA first team though, averaging 33, 9, and 8, and the Lakers are just barely going to clinch the 8th seed. Round 1, they have to face the Clippers. Don't get me wrong, the Lakers aren't good, but I feel like this Clippers team isn't great for a 1 seed. Game 1, the Clippers are going to blow out the Lakers though. Game 2, the Lakers blow them out. Game 3 is going to go to the Lakers. Game 4 also goes to the Lakers. They're not able to make it out in 5 or 6. And in Game 7, this one is over by halftime. The Lakers are going to lose and get eliminated in the first round. Darryn Peterson had no help. Season number 11, Darryn Peterson wins MVP number 6, averaging 37 points a game. And he's going to lead the Lakers to the 2nd seed out west. Round 1, they have to go up against T-Mac and Yao. They're going to gentleman sweep. But in round 2, it gets a lot harder as they have to play the Spurs. I feel like Tim Duncan is just going to cook them. Game 1, they're able to blow out the Spurs. Same with Game 2. Game 3 goes to the Spurs. Lakers are able to take a 3-1 lead. They can't gentleman sweep, but they make it out in 6. In the conference finals, they have to play the Suns led by Steve Nash and Amari Stoudemire. They're only really here because the 1 seed lost in the first round, so the Lakers should be able to make the finals. They're able to take the first 2 games of the series. Game 3 goes to the Suns and they tie the series up. But in Game 5, the Lakers had an amazing third quarter. They're going to win the game. Darryn Peterson dropped 45, 11, 7, 3, and 2. He barely missed. And in Game 6, okay, the Suns are going to win. Darryn Peterson had an amazing game again, filling up the stat sheet. But in Game 7, they have an amazing first quarter. They actually almost blew the game, but they're just barely going to win by 3. All thanks to Darryn Peterson dropping 43, 11, and 8. And in the finals, they have to go up against the Wizards led by Gilbert Arenas. At this point in his career, Darryn Peterson has 3 rings just like Kobe did. They're able to win the first 2 games. Wizards take Game 3, but the Lakers go up 3-1 and they're going to gentleman sweep. Darryn Peterson averaged a 43-point triple-double in the finals. Game 1, he dropped a 56-point triple-double, 39 in Game 2, 37 in Game 3, and 40 in Game 4. And then 43 to close the series out. And after 3 seasons without Shaq, the Lakers finally get Darryn Peterson help in Pau Gasol. Darryn Peterson wins MVP number 7, averaging 35, 11, and 9. And him and Pau lead the Lakers to 70 wins. Round 1, they have to play the Jazz. They're going to lose Game 1. That's not a great start to the series. They're able to take Game 2 by just 1 point. Game 3 goes to them. Game 4 also goes to them. And they're going to make it out in 5. And in round 2, they have to go up against Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, and Shaq. The Lakers are going to win in 6. But in the conference finals, they have to go up against Melo and AI. Let's see if Kobe and Pau can take them down. Game 1, the Lakers take. Game 2, the Lakers actually blow out the Nuggets. They're going to win Game 3 and sweep, which takes us on to the finals where they have to face the Pistons. The Lakers should be able to win considering they're the higher seed, and they're pretty easily going to sweep the Pistons, making Darryn Peterson a 5-time champion. And he's going to walk away with the 4th finals MVP of his career. In Darryn Peterson's 13th season, he doesn't win the MVP, but he's going to lead the Lakers to 65 wins. He's able to make the All-NBA first team, putting up 28 points, 10 boards, and 9 assists a game. And in round 1, the Lakers have to go up against the Blazers. The series should be easy, but they do have peak Brandon Roy. Lakers are able to go up 2-0, 3-0, and they're not going to sweep, but they're going to gentleman sweep. Round 2, they have to go up against the Suns, who they beat last year. Suns are going to take Game 1. They win by almost 20. Lakers take Game 2. Game 3 goes to the Suns, though. The Lakers tie it up. And in Game 5, the Lakers had an amazing first half. They are blowing out the Suns. They're going to end up winning by 43 points. Darryn Peterson dropped 42, 12, and 12. And with them being 1 win away from the conference finals, they're going to make it out in 6. All to go up against Melo in the conference finals again. They don't have AI anymore, so the Lakers should be able to make it back to the finals, but the Nuggets are going to steal the first 3 games. This is a bad look for the Lakers, who take Game 4 but lose in 5. Season 14, Darryn Peterson's back to winning MVPs, and he's going to lead the Lakers to 74 wins. Round 1, they have to go up against Kevin Love, but outside of him and maybe Ricky Rubio, that team did not put up a fight. Round 2 is going to get a little bit harder as Pau has to guard Dirk. Mavericks are able to steal Game 2 to tie the series up. They also take Game 3. Lakers tie it back up. Game 5 goes to the Lakers by 12 and they make it out in 6. So for the third straight season, we're facing the Nuggets in the conference finals. And I guess this is going to be easier than the second round. The Lakers aren't able to sweep or gentlemen sweep. Okay, let me take it slow. They're going to win in 6. And in the finals, they have to go up against a prime Dwight Howard. Lakers should have this one in the bag. The Magic are going to take game 1. That's not great. Lakers take game 2. Magic take game 3 and 4. Lakers are going to win game 5 by a lot. Powell went crazy. So did Darryn Peterson. And in game 6, the Lakers have this one in the bag. The Magic are on the verge of blowing a 3-1 lead behind 40, 13, and 11 from Darryn Peterson. And I can't believe it. The Magic are going to blow a 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals, making Darryn Peterson a 6-time champion. And on top of that, he's up to 5 Finals MVPs on his career. Darryn Peterson just averaged 39. He just won his 9th MVP, and he's going to lead the Lakers to 67 wins. Round 1, they have to go up against the Kings, led by Boogie. They're going to sweep. And in round 2, they have to face the Blazers, led by Aldridge. At this point, Brandon Roy is out of his prime. They're still going to win game 1, though. Lakers take games 2 and 3. They're also able to go up 3-1, and they're going to gentlemen sweep. But in the conference finals, we have to go up against KD and Westbrook. We have not seen this duo yet. Here we go. Darryn Peterson against Kevin Durant. Lakers take game 1 by 7. Game 2 goes to the Thunder. Game 3 also goes to the Thunder. They're going to take a 3-1 lead over the Lakers. Lakers stay alive, and they are having a terrible fourth quarter, but they're going to hold on to force a game 7. KD, Westbrook, and Ibaka all went off, but the Lakers just had way more depth. And in game 7, the Lakers are up 8 with a minute to go. They're going to move on to the finals. Shout out Darryn Peterson, 40-point triple-double, and Pau 2 dropping 33. In the conference finals, they have to play a 5-seeded Sixers team. I don't know how they made it here. They beat the Celtics, Bulls, and Knicks, but they don't belong on the big stages. Darryn Peterson beats them to win championship number 7, and he's able to tie Michael Jordan in finals MVPs by winning number 6. He just averaged 50 in the finals. We got to take a look at this. Game 1, 52-point triple-double. Game 2, 64-point double-double. Game 3, 43-point double-double. And in the sweep, he put up 42. Darryn Peterson still going strong. He wins his 10th MVP at the age of 34. And him and Powell lead the Lakers to 69 wins. Round 1, they have to play the Nuggets, who don't have Melo anymore. Okay, the Nuggets are scaring me. I thought the Lakers were going to gentlemen sweep, but they make it out in 6. Which takes us on to round 2. They have to face this pretty well-rounded Grizzlies team. I don't know how they're a 5 seed. I'm not going to lie. This looks like a top 3 seeded team, but the Lakers are taking care of business. They're going to win the first 2 games, but the Grizzlies tie it up. Lakers take game 5, and we're going to a game 7. But in game 7, it's looking a little rough for the Lakers. They're down by 1 with 2 minutes to go as Mike Conley uses the screen, trying to make something happen. He's going to spin on Darryn Peterson, and he can't make the layup. Darryn Peterson leading the break is going to find Powell. He's not going to find Bynum. Instead, they go to Jordan Hill to Darryn Peterson, the behind the back. I think he's just going to wait for the screen. Yeah, he is. Andrew Bynum sets him the screen. He gets an open 3, but he can't knock it down. That would have been big, but they still have plenty of time here. Randolph takes the fade over Powell, and it's good. So down 3, Darryn Peterson's going to need to carry the Lakers here. He takes another 3. This one is a lot deeper, and he misses. He definitely should not be rushing shots here. Mike Conley's going to find Zach Randolph down low. The drop step on Josh McRoberts. He's not going to make the shot, but he gets fouled. And on top of that, he makes both free throws. The Lakers are in trouble here. Darryn Peterson's mid-range is good, but with 30 seconds to go, they're going to need to stop here badly. OJ Mayo driving on Darryn Peterson's going to make the layup. 27 seconds to go. That was a risky pass. Darryn Peterson makes his way into the paint. He's going to kick it to Bynum. Bynum finds Metta World Peace. Back to Bynum, back to Darryn Peterson. He's going to use the screen. He pulls another deep fading 3. I don't know what he's cooking. And just like that, the Lakers get eliminated in the second round. But in the offseason, the Lakers make some changes to the roster, adding Dwight Howard and Steve Nash. Darryn Peterson's going to win MVP number 11. I didn't expect that considering he's down to a 91 overall. And the Lakers once again win 70 games. Round 1, they have to play the Jazz led by Al Jefferson. I'm going to be completely honest. I have no idea how this team is even in the playoffs. We're going to sweep. But round 2 won't be easy as we have to play the Spurs. At least Kawhi is younger. Around this time, Lakers are able to take the first 2 games. They go up 3-0 and they sweep, which takes us on to the conference finals. We have to play the Thunder again. So this series really could go either way. Lakers are going to blow them out in game 1. Game 2 goes to OKC. Game 3 goes to OKC. They go up 3-1 on the Lakers. Lakers blow them out in game 5, but they can't force a game 7. The following season, Darryn Peterson's not in the 90 overall club anymore. Powell is starting to drop an overall. Dwight Howard's gone, and then Steve Nash is also down to a 76. Darryn Peterson still manages to win MVP number 12, even though he's down to 24 points a game. And I'm surprised with the Lakers down to the 4 seed. Round 1, they have to go up against the Warriors. Warriors are going to take game 1 by 2. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 is going to go to them. When we tie the series up, game 5 is a big one. It goes to the Warriors, and they're going to beat us in 6. Season number 19, Darryn Peterson's MVP streak is over, but he's still on the All-NBA first team at the age of 37, averaging 28, 11, and 10. But the Lakers continue to get worse. They're down to the 5 seed. I'm honestly surprised they even made the playoffs with this roster. And yeah, that makes Makes sense. They're down 3-0 in the first round. They're not going to get swept, but they're going to get gentlemen swept. In his 20th season, Darryn Peterson's still on an All-NBA team. He's going to make the second team, averaging 27, 10, and 7. And I don't know how he managed to take this Lakers team all the way to the second seed. Round 1, they have to play the Rockets. And yeah, about them being the second seed, they're not going to get swept in the first round, but they lose in 5. And after 20 seasons, Darryn Peterson's going to retire. And he's going to finish his career with 7 championships, 6 finals MVPs, 12 regular season MVPs, and nearly 50,000 points, putting him #1 on the all-time scoring list. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you want to see me put Giannis's teams in reverse, click the video on the screen right now.